welcome. My name's Ivy and I'm so glad that you're here. If you clicked on this thumbnail, it's probably because you have a little person or maybe you are looking for... You're gonna pay? Thank you. Maybe you're looking for ways to how to adjust with co-sleeping. Maybe you have another one on the way and you're trying to figure it out. I'm here to not necessarily help you, but kind of tell you how we've done things and what I feel like works for me. First, I want to say I am not against co-sleeping. I love co-sleeping. Our society forces kids to grow up so fast these days, and I am all about it. Looking back now that she's 18 months, I do not regret all the naps we took together. I do not regret close sleeping. I do not regret any of it, even on the hard nights, because it's like, if we weren't co-sleeping, those nights would have been hard anyway. I want to tell you guys how we're doing things. So she's 18 months, and I'm not necessarily like trying to get her to sleep on her own by any means, because I love co-sleeping like so much, you guys. I love co-sleeping. I love co-sleeping. What she does right now is I have her in our guest room on a mattress on the floor. The mattress is on box springs and it's on the floor and the room's pretty empty. She naps in there. I do have the window covered and I have a fan in there. Now, she naps in there. We started putting her down for naps in there. Every nap time we put her in there. And then when she goes to bed at nighttime, I also put her down in that room as well. She goes to bed around 7 o'clock. She naps around 11 o'clock. Usually from 11 to 2, depending on the day, she naps in that room. Now, in the beginning of those nap times, she would wake up and I would have to go in there and soothe her back down. So it really, really took a while. Hi. Now, what we're doing for nighttime, is she goes down about 7 o'clock and I put her in our nap room or our guest room on the mattress on the floor, and then I go about my business and I clean, or Justin and I will have dinner, or I'll shower, or I will edit YouTube videos, or I will get on my computer and do emails. There's a lot of things that I do during that time. Or if I'm ready for bed, I'll just crawl in and usually fall asleep with her. Now, I've been trying to do, mostly for like my rest and just, I don't know, for her to learn good sleep habits, is I've been putting her to sleep and then I will come into our master bedroom and go to sleep. And then whenever she wakes up in the evening, which is usually around midnight, I'll either go get her and bring her in here, or I'll just go crawl into bed with her in the guest room. A lot of times I will like finish my work on my computer and I'll still wind up crawling into bed with her in the guest room, just because I love co-sleeping. I love it so much. I know that once we have children in the future, that it's not gonna be as easy to just focus all on her. And so I just really cherish those moments. I know this is not the case for everyone, and I'm certainly not hating on co-sleeping. Or sleep training, because I know a lot of moms are at work and stuff and they have to have that, you know, strict schedule, and I get that. Thankfully, like for our season of our life, I've been able to just focus on motherhood, and that's been such a blessing. So I know the situation is not for everyone. For us, it works great and I get to focus on it. She's currently getting the turtle. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I know the situation is not for everyone, so I'm definitely not knocking on whatever it is you've chosen to do. But if you are a mama and you are co-sleeping and you feel like there's this pressure from society, like making you feel bad, don't feel bad. Soak it up, enjoy it, love it. They literally grow so fast. And not just that, our darn society like forces them to just be adults, and like they're not allowed to experience their emotions and feel things. So enjoy it if you can. Hi, would you like to come up here? Now, something I do want to talk about, I've talked about this before, your marriage is important, and like that special time with your husband is important. Thankfully, with my husband's schedule, we've never been like the nighttime connecting people, if you will. It's never really been much of our thing, so having her in our bed isn't too much of an issue. Hi. Isn't too much of an issue, thankfully, because we're able to connect usually during the day. A lot of times during her nap time, when I get home from the gym and he gets home from the gym, it just, she goes down for a nap and it just kind of happens. No more monkeys. That's just kind of always been our routine. So, you want to eat? So if that's you, you gotta do what's right for your marriage. the system of like putting her down in the spare room and then me going about my evening, whether it's making dinner for Justin and I or we can connect then, is usually a pretty good system for that kind of thing. If you guys haven't connected that day and that's your time to connect, that's a really good place to connect. So I did semi-use a sleep coach. The thing about the sleep coaching thing is I felt like I didn't really have the time to go through and like read all the documents and stuff. And I know that my schedule is not like a lot of you guys is. You know, I work from home and so I'm editing from home. So the second the baby goes down, it's usually like, get as much editing done as I can. Like get as much done on the computer as I can. So I know that's not the case. So it might work for you. I certainly don't want to steer you away, but I did use a system that was supposed to be gentle and really just for the tips. I didn't follow it, you know, to the T. She's not in a crib or anything like that. I just used it mostly for the tips of like how to get her asleep the same time in the same place every single day so we can at least have somewhat of a schedule. I did that because I didn't want to take her to daycare. I tried to do like this little at-home daycare with some family friends that we have so then I could at least do some dedicated work a couple hours a week, and I just didn't like it. Are you getting cozy? So my solution to that was, well, if I can get her on a really good... You want to eat?
Yeah.
So my solution to that was, if I can get her on a really good schedule, I will have some predictability for work. Here. I will have some predictability for my work schedule and what realistically I can get done and kind of plan for to get done. So if that's you, just, you know, routine is important. I've also been like a really kind of fly by the seat of my pants mama. I mean, we all are, right? Especially first time moms, but just kind of going with the flow. However, the sleep schedules like consistent has been really nice for her expectation, for my expectation, for my husband's expectation. He kind of expects now, you know, during nap time when she gets down, and if we decide to connect at that time, then it's like after that it's boom, you better leave. I've got stuff to do. Like, don't talk to me, don't look at me. You know, it's kind of like that sacred time of like, this is my time to get things done. So it's really good in our household as far as functionality and everybody. So if that's you, I hope that this helps you. Like I said, the three biggest things were we put her in a room, same time, every time she went to sleep. So she's down to one nap, so her one nap, and then nighttime when she goes to sleep, she goes in there. 2, I keep the room dark, it stays the same. I have a dark sheet over it. I did not buy anything fancy, like I do not have blackout curtains or anything like that. It's literally a black sheet over shades in the room. Also, she has a fan that's on, so same noise. You want to have the same noises, whether it's a sound machine or a fan. We have a big fan in there just to kind of keep the air like circulating and it's not stale and stagnant. And yeah, she sleeps in there. Oh, one thing I didn't mention is I usually do put her in footy pajamas for her nap times as well, and that's been helping because it kind of gets her in the mind frame of like, oh, I know this step, I know what we're... Also, she's still nursing. I am still nursing, and so co-sleeping is definitely going to continue as long as I'm nursing, because she just gets up in the middle of the night for comfort. Some nights still she wants to nurse all night long, and like, oh no, I feel such a resistance like against nature trying to change that, you know? Like, I don't want to change that. She's literally going off of instinct, right? We're the ones that have been so like mentally like altered to think and do all these things that we think we're supposed to do. And anyways, I can go on another tangent, but they're only little for so long. I'm already grieving the newborn baby stage. She's a toddler now, you know? So, oh no, I'm soaking it up. I am soaking it up and I'm not mad about it. And yeah. Anyways, I hope this helps you guys. I hope these tips helped you. I hope your babes are sleeping well, and I hope most importantly you are enjoying it. You're so silly. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.
No.